Hello there! So today I am trying the CDDA challenge. I have never attempted this before, but I've heard that it's among the hardest starts in Project Zomboid. So I guess it's time to see what all the fuss is about. For those of you who don't know this challenge, here is a quick sneak peek at what you can expect. You get out the shower and fall badly, you're blind drunk and have a nasty cold. On top of all of this, the house is on fire. Today is definitely not your day. A challenge inspired by a really bad day from the awesome, wonderful, and must-play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. So yeah, it's a rough start. And well, because I evidently do not value my sanity, I decided to give it a go without any prior research. Yay! I decided to head into this with the lumberjack occupation and with these traits, which I would learn later was a very bad idea. Anyway, on to the video. Yeah, the house is on fire, and that is a lot of very fun moodles to deal with. How fortunate. There's exactly 2 cans of food in this little inferno, so I'm just gonna quickly grab them. With the fire now out in all the right places, I hobbled my way out. My little break for freedom wouldn't last long, however. You see, what I forgot was 2 very important things. 1, I had a cold, and a cold meant I was sneezing, which apparently is so loud that every single neighbor in my near vicinity came to investigate my dad's sneezes. So what did I do, you ask? I did what I do best, which is panic.
There's 5 of you! No, baby, no! No!
During which, I got my neck nibbled.
Jump, 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 jump! Go.
With my limited acrobatic ability, I managed to evade them over a fence. After thinking I'd lost them, I realized number 2, which was the fact that I had some glass shards in my groin. So that was why I was limping slower than a penguin in the Arctic. And so, the inevitable happened. It wasn't just the zombies that killed me here, but my twig and berries bleeding out. Great start. In my infinite wisdom, I thought it better to respawn in the same world. Here goes round 2 with our main man, Lucian Landry. This time, I actually made sure to remove the glass shards in my special bits before venturing out. I didn't have anything to make a bandage with, but it was better than nothing. Scampering into the clearing, I came across 2 suspects that had what I needed most, some damn clothes. But even with the lead foot trait, my stomps were only mildly stronger than a toddler's. Before I could actually grab some clothing to make things a little easier, that's when all hell broke loose. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Hello. No. Not you. No. 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 Oh. No. Oh. Yeah, it's burning. Everything's burning. With the trail of burning zombies, I tried to lose them in the tree line as best as I could. And this was where I noticed the fence to a farm. But as tempted as I was, I did not have the capabilities to go there at this moment. And so, I tried once again to lose them. They weren't joking when they say this is Project Zomboid's hardest starts! Hee hee. Oh god. But you can guess how that ended. Attempt 3 went a little better than I thought. With our homegirl Erlene Heim, I spawned once again in the same world. I'm a sucker for pain, it seems. Removing the customary glass from my nether regions, I tried moving with a little more tact this time instead of just straight towards the growing horde above me. Moving all stealthy-like to a nearby house, I found a little treat. The all-powerful can opener. And one lonesome zombie, which would be the donator of all the fine clothing it was wearing. My feelings of safety did not last long, however. With Erlene's sneezes being louder than a foghorn, it was only a matter of time before they found me. Oh my gosh, they're already here. Bandage up, bandage up, bandage up. Go, 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 go. Go, no, yes. No. Oh, come on. I made my way to the street, as if that was a good idea. But there was a silver lining to my little unfortunate turn of events. They were all on fire. So, if I waited for the fire to burn them down, it would be a good thing, right? These zombies are like homing pigeons. Oh my goodness gracious. Aha, the fire works to my advantage. I continued to evade them, eventually losing them through the trees. I tried desperately to search for anything I could use as a weapon. Even a stick would do, but alas, no luck. In my quest for freedom, I wandered even deeper into the residential part of Mildra. Oh man. Even coming past a survivor house, which naturally I couldn't get into because of the boarded up windows. I can't get it. No. One building I could get into was the nearby shed, which was the worst possible idea I could have come up with. But hey, I did find a weapon, which was a rake. Very nice. Oh no! Run 4 starts us off with a gent named Fred. Now, I decided to head up to the farmhouse that I suspected was above me, but as usual, I respawned in the same world, and it was nighttime. Fred tried his best to lose them through the trees, but alas, it was the trees that ended his short life. Lumberjack for the win! Oh no! Not great. Onwards to run 5. This was going to be the run where we actually lived longer for more than half a day. This was also the run where I was smart enough to start a brand new save for this. And this was where my luck began to get really good. By the blessings of the RNG gods, the house was not on fire, so I could actually loot some things and bandage my poor twig and berries. After looting a few things around the house, I decided to make a beeline straight for the farmhouse above, before every zombie in the near vicinity was alerted to my presence. It didn't take long for me to form a little entourage. We're doing fine. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Where is this farmhouse? For the first time in all of my attempts, I managed to lose them in the tree line. Emerging from the trees, I came across a field which hopefully meant the farmhouse was nearby. My tootsies were a little scratched from the adventure through the woods though. After bandaging up my feet, I finally found it. I found the damn farmhouse. Conveniently, inside was one lone suspect who would give me my much needed shoes. Military boots, oh you naughty boy. Searching the house, I found a few bits and bobs, but nothing to write home about. While I moved around the house, I realized just how bad my moodles were. I was freezing, in pain, experiencing discomfort, probably from my injuries, was down with a nasty cold, and drenched. Taking care of all of these will be challenging, especially since the cold would make healing my injuries difficult. Hobbling over to the nearby shed, I found a generator. But with no fuel, it was kind of useless. So that would be a priority find. It was in the shed that I found my weapon of choice, the almighty crowbar. But with the condition I was in, my noodle arms could not swing it very fast, so I would need to wait for my injuries to heal. This is also around where I realized the build that I picked was not the best for this. I should have picked Park Ranger or something other than the Lumberjack, and at the very least, Herbalist. I tried looking for medicinal plants nearby, but who was I kidding? All I found was some pine cones, and I couldn't even eat them. To add insult to injury, the pain and discomfort I was feeling would make it impossible to sleep at a normal time, meaning I could only sleep if I was beyond exhausted. I tried meditation, did not work, but finally, after laying there for what felt like an eternity, I could sleep. So with the morning sun finally kissing my cheeks, and I mean the face kind, I wandered out in search of more supplies. I knew I couldn't head back to town in my current conditions, so I resorted to taking care of my immediate neighbors. Coming up on a shed just above my little safe house, I took care of a few zombies in the field. What is this I spy in your leg, sir? Is that a arrow? And found nothing. Nothing except this little bugger. I made a mistake and ended up getting munched on my neck. No! No! Damn it! Lovely. So now, my condition was even worse than what I left with. I was starting to look like a burn patient with all my bandages. The best part of all of this is that the buildings in this area had absolutely no loot. Defeated, I hobbled back to my safe house. Now, with my neck damaged and my injuries worse than before, all I could do was wait to try and heal up a little bit. I was beginning to run out of food, so I needed to get out of there quickly. After sitting for some time, I finally did it. My moodles were finally fixed. Yeah, that was short-lived. Just kidding, I know what I'm doing. Mostly. With most of my current state fixed, I headed further into the woods to the edge of town, stumbling upon a backpack, on a zombie, and almost seeing my guava, finding a Glock. Don't mind if I do. Spending an unholy amount of time managing a horde, and finding a sexy hat. I managed nothing. I couldn't even get close to a building as I couldn't risk further damage. I made it back home with my meager spoils. Taking Smoker for this playthrough was a bad idea. I waddled around the house trying to heal as best as I could before the morning. I slept a grand total of about 4 hours before I was awoken by my injuries. It was here that I knew my time had finally come. No, it was not being mauled from a group of zombies that would end this run here, but my injuries. In vain, I tried to do what I could to delay the inevitable, but I just did not have the facilities for it. And so, I just lay on the bed, waiting for the end. In the end, we managed to survive 3 days. This challenge is definitely the hardest start in Project Zomboid, but I think I'll need to change a few things up for when I try this in the future. I had a lot of fun making this video though, and would highly recommend trying this if you're looking for a serious challenge. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'm on the hunt for weird challenges to try, so if you have a crazy idea, pop it in the comments below. Good luck out there, survivor, and I will see you in the next one.